there may be something in here. There may be a structure, a small cell type thing, and perhaps even on the other side of where Graham's standing as well. But one of the difficult things in this sort of landscape is the stone formations underneath the ground are quite deceptive. You know, they can look very man-made because you get lots of linear features, and that's something we hope to test, I think, by putting in a trench here, and we'll just have a poke about and see what we find, really.
Right, we're here now in the garden. It has sometimes, in modern times, been called the playground, but it certainly wouldn't have been a playground. The concept of playgrounds didn't go with this type of building, and it is recorded as a schoolhouse and garden. We've opened up 3 trenches just in here, partly because the vegetation was slightly different in each place, and really we're just looking to see if there's any clues to what's going on. And the children from the younger class in the primary school here were down yesterday, and they found what we would expect them to find in here. It's bits of pottery and bits of ash. And there were quite a few bits of coal ash, because we found coal in both fireplaces. Coal was imported into Durness because of the limestone. The limestone could be burnt to produce fertiliser, and it was very important. It was actually a very important export by the 1820s from Durness. If you've been right around Loch Erible, you can see the huge lime kilns at Ardnackie at the far side of Loch Erible. So, you know, there's things like, there's coal ash, because you needed the coal to burn the limestone, so it was brought in, and it was obviously used in the better off buildings as well. So they found little bits and pieces like that. One feature you can actually see in the walls round about here, if you look closely, you'll see a blocked up gateway just here. You see the straight line there and there. And if you look at how the wall's been built, this is a very rubbly little bit in here. You've also got the turf on the top, which is a very old feature. That turf's been there a very, very long time, and that section doesn't have any turf on the top. And the turf on the top is just to keep the whole dike together. It saves you have to go looking for big coping stones to strengthen the top of the dike. It actually acts a little bit like thatch. It sheds the water off the top. So that faced out onto this ancient routeway going over to Borrowley. So that's the garden.
You were asking when you're speaking about the build of the door and the ballast.
Yeah.
The chances are that someone's got the content.
Kind of see some sort of rectangular feature here. So there's stuff going on around about here. Interesting, from just the hill there, when you look down the loch, you can actually see stone. Looks like it's been placed into the loch as well. Although the loch is a little bit higher than it would be naturally, because there's a sluice gate at the far end that holds back, and not a lot of water, but sufficient to have raised the loch over its natural limit. It feeds what was the corn mill down at Balnakeil. So I think that's about it.